YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, man, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Fantasy SBC card for Ander Herrera. Herrera is an 88 rated card. He has high work rates, right footed with 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, for some of you guys that don't know, EA have just given us another SBC where the player is injured. I'm pretty sure Ander Herrera has like a muscle injury and he is out until like late March. So yeah, man, the potential of him getting a few upgrades is still definitely there, but the +4 isn't that high. But if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. We do have another hooligan card. He does have 84 pace with 84 acceleration and sprint speed. I would highly recommend a chem style to make him even more quick in-game. Now, the 83 shooting is going to be very important as a box-to-box midfielder. He does have 87 attacking positioning and 80 finishing. Not the craziest of stats right there, but he does have 89 shot power and 84 long shots, so you can definitely score a goal or two with him. 91 passing is a phenomenal stat for the card, boys. 93 vision, 95 short pass, and 95 long passes. Passing in game should be extremely accurate. The 86 dribbling is another pretty solid stat. 84 agility, 86 balance, 90 reactions. I'm pretty sure he's 6 feet tall. He probably won't have the biggest of builds in game, so he should be very quick and swift on the ball. Now, obviously, boys, as a box-to-box midfielder, the 85 defending is going to be a very important stat. 87 interceptions, 87 defensive awareness, and 85 stance tackle. I think for a lot of people that go ahead and complete the SBC, they're probably going to go ahead and give him the shadow. And then last but not least, boys, 83 physical for the card as well. 89 stamina is huge for a box-to-box midfielder. He doesn't have the greatest of strength at 77, but he does have a whopping 92 aggression, so I do think that's going to make up for the lack of strength. If we jump on over to Footpin, boys, we can see that Herrera does have 9 different playstyles. He has the ping pass and tiki-taka playstyle plus. So both of his playstyle plus do revolve around his passing, so that's going to be a huge part to his game. He does also have the dead ball, long ball pass, intercept, slide tackle, technical, relentless, and trivela. So a lot of different playstyles for the card. Now, I'm not going to lie, man, I do think that a lot of people probably aren't going to go ahead and complete the SBC, but he is a very well-rounded card, and if you go ahead and give him the shadow chem style like I do expect a lot of people to do, it's going to give him the controlled explosive acceleration type. It's going to give him 92 pace with 92 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. And it's also going to give him 91 defending overall, which is going to be absolutely huge for the card. 95 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, and 93 stand tackle. I think it's a very well-rounded card, and if you do run a La Liga team, he could be a pretty solid option. The only letdown is that he does only have 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. But if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here, man, with the shadow chem style, he does become a 92 rated center defensive mid. Going to be very interesting to test out in game. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Herrera card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position as a box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see, is this SBC worth it? Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using Herrera. And like I said, man, I do think that he could be a pretty solid SBC. Di Maria, Katoto, Dembele, Athena. It's not a great team. But yeah, man, the plan in today's video is to go ahead and incorporate him as a box-to-box midfielder. I think defensively he's going to be very good. And then he is still going to pose a threat going forward. But yeah, let's go ahead and test out the card's dribbling. You guys know how we like to start every player review. And that is by testing out the card's dribbling. And I will say, man, it's not half bad. He does have a bit of a bigger build in game, 6 feet tall. Now, he does also have the technical playstyle, so the R1 dribbling should be quite good as well. Ball roll trivela. Decent attempt. Nice, good tackle right there. I might try to get Timo Werner in behind. Maybe test out the passing a little bit. Now, the passing is probably going to be the standout stat for the card. Good ball right there. Ander Herrera. We got a little bit of space. Going to test out the sprint speed. I will say, even with the shadow, he isn't like the quickest of players. The dribbling right there is quite good. Look for a cutback. Yeah, man. So going forward, he's definitely going to be a bit of a threat. I know that a lot of people probably won't like this SBC, but he's actually a pretty solid player in game. That's a good interception from Herrera, breaking up the play. We'll go ahead and take our space again. Herrera. Well, I will say, man, he does move quite quickly on the ball. It's going to be very important for the card. Herrera, take space. I feel as a ball carrier, he is pretty decent. Not the quickest of players I've ever used, but the sprint speed is quite good. That's an easy pass into Werner. We'll go near post. Okay, boys. Yeah, he's honestly not that bad. All right, boys. Here we are jumping into game number 2. And so far, so good. If you run a La Liga team and you need a box-to-box midfielder, it's a pretty solid option. Kane, Martinelli, Sterling, Zidane, Zico, Sawa. Very good team. Now, I think game number 2 is going to be a bigger test for Ander Herrera. The first game was okay. Herrera, nice. Good defensive work right there. Take the ball out. I think right here we maybe just try to get Okocha in behind. Herrera, a little outside the football pass. I like that. Cut it back. touch, power shot. What? Herrera. The left stick dribbling for the most part, boys, has been quite good. Very quick and swift on the ball. Very important for a center mid. Herrera, R1 dribbling as well. This card's not bad, man. He really isn't. I know a lot of people aren't going to complete him, but he's not bad. We're going to get a goal from that as well. We'll take it. I still can't believe that EA are giving people, like, I still can't believe that for the fantasy promo, EA are giving players that are injured special cards. It makes no sense. Herrera. Nice. I might try to get him, like, in a little bit of space right here. He is making that run. Power shot. Ooh, Ander Herrera, boys. What a finish that is. Nice little power shot. Definitely a threat. Now, in order to complete the SBC, it is 150,000 coins. I think it's an 86 and an 85. I mean, if he can get a few upgrades, it's a pretty solid player. Good. Herrera, take your space. Might incorporate the passing a little bit. Let's go for another power shot. Why not? Ander Herrera. Okay, that time Van der Sar catches it. Herrera, step over. The acceleration's okay. Herrera again. Good dribbling, good pass. Okocha. We should be scoring right there, but you can definitely create a lot of chances with him, which is really nice. I think that's Herrera at the back post. I'm going to go ahead and play to him. Nice. Little roulette. Ooh, the 3-star skill moves, boys, is definitely a bit of a letdown for the card. That roulette was just not it. Oh, the manual defending is good. He is very quick when you want to defend with him. Played into Ferran Torres as well. That's another good pass. We need a little bit of support right here. I'm going to wait for Herrera to come. Little Trivela. Good shape to it. It's off of the crossbar, man. His long shots have been pretty good so far. Really consistent. Herrera. Ooh, we almost got the interception right there. But again, good defensive cover. I feel like his positioning for the most part has been quite good. Herrera. Nice. Carry the ball out. Now, I will say, man, at the beginning, I didn't really think that he was that quick. But with the shadow, I mean, the sprint speed is pretty good. You can definitely carry the ball out with him. Gotcha. Nice. Look for the cutback. Timo Werner. Oh, it was a nice team play right there. Unlucky. Go ahead and play short. Herrera. Good acceleration after the step over. Left stick dribbling, not half bad. Little touch right here. Ander Herrera, unlucky, man. I'm actually quite surprised with his attacking threat. I didn't expect him to be as good as he is going forward. Herrera, good interception, man. Does have the intercept play style. A little bit of space right here. Easy pass. Ferran Torres, tight angle. Off of the crossbar again, boys. Really unlucky right there. I'm trying to get Mbimbe in behind. I don't think he's going to track the run. Oh, Werner, what a run that is, boys. Herrera, what a ball. His passing has been so good so far. Tight angle. Wow, what a play, man. That pass right there is just phenomenal. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Ander Herrera fantasy card in a few games of Foot Champions. And to be completely honest, man, I feel like he's a pretty solid budget player. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, it is 150,000 coins, and you are getting a very well-rounded player for that. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the shadow, so 92 pace overall. And for the most part, man, he is kind of quick in-game, but nothing too crazy in my opinion. 83 shooting was actually a pretty solid stat. We did manage to score a few goals with him as well. His long shots aren't half bad. The 91 passing for me personally, boys, was probably the standout stat. As you guys know, a lot of the playstyles do revolve around his passing, and with him having 95 short pass and 95 long pass, his passing was very accurate in game. Now, the 86 dribbling was actually quite a surprising stat, man. 84 agility, 86 balance, 90 reactions. He was quite quick and swift on the ball. Now, as you guys know, as a box-to-box midfielder, we do need his defending to be very good, and defensively, he was pretty good in game. With the shadow, he does have 95 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, and 93 stand tackle, and for the most part, man, defensively was solid. Out of all the defensive stats, boys, I would probably say that his interceptions were the best. And then last but not least, boys, 83 physical, a huge part to his game. The stamina is very good. The 77 strength, although isn't anything too crazy. I do think that the 92 aggression makes up for it. He is pretty strong on and off the ball. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like an 8.5 out of 10 rating. Like I said, it's a pretty decent budget player. For example, man, if you can't afford Rolfo to go ahead and be your box-to-box midfielder who is priced at 600,000 coins, I think Ander Herrera is a pretty decent, like, cheap option. Now, as you guys probably already know, he is injured at the moment. Why EA keep giving us injured players, I don't know. So the potential of him getting a +4 isn't very likely. He can still maybe get like a +1, +2. That would take him up to a 90 rated card. And if he does become like a 90 rated card for 150,000 coins, I do think that he's a pretty decent option. Now, do I think a lot of people are going to go ahead and complete the SBC? Probably not, just because a lot of people have like the meta players. But if you don't have the fodder to go ahead and complete those meta players, if you do need like a solid option for cheap, Ander Herrera definitely fits that category. And yeah, man, hopefully in the near future, EA can give us a few SBC SBCs of players that aren't currently injured. But that is going to be the end of today's video, man. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.